Sorry. There you go. I was making more coffee. So let's go ahead and open up BlueStacks. We're gonna play, or sorry, my father's mobile device, my uncle's mobile device. We'll play some good old Mamma Mia pizza pasta. Hi, Chaos. I hope you're doing well. Ba da da, ba da da. It's too late to apologize. Too late. It's too late to apologize. Hey, hey. Actually, hold on. Just really quickly. All right, no, it's gonna take a second. What's that like? Okay. There's a thing that I want to roll in a moment, but it's not in this game. It's in another game. Mamma mia, pizza la pasta. We will do Twisted Wonderland for like maybe an hour or two, and then I'm gonna probably switch over to something else for a little bit. Because I don't wanna get too deep into it. And then tomorrow we'll deep dive Twisted Wonderland. We'll probably go for much longer, if possible. We'll see. I say that now. Big old 50. That 50 stream streak. Thank you so much. Pepperoni, salami, mozzarella. Hey, mammies. Let's see. What do I need? I need. Twisted Wonderland. Oh wait, I don't even have what the heck? All right.
意外とパリピじゃん。大抵の菓子は美味しく食うが、まあしゅ
Pepperoni pizza pasta. Make sure we get all our event stuff. Setback birthday. Setback birthday. Setback birthday. We're almost there. Setback birthday.
大抵の菓子は美味しく食うが、
I already did my 10 roll, unfortunately, but
食べ
we're just gonna hop
な
straight
く
into
て
the
満足
story.
できるのじゃ。
Was anything else that I wanted to... No, okay. Solo study, let's do
バイ
this.
トより疲れた。
頭使って腹減った。
これもい
Literally anyone, right? I've been doing red shelves since forever, so why don't we do green shelves? And then... It doesn't really matter which one I pick, to be honest. Let's do that.
さて お勉強じゃ。
Dun-dun-dun. I still gotta do my specials for today, but
東宝で本物の竜に会った日のことは昨日のように思い出せ
Okay,
る。
hold on. We can at least do like 3 of them, I guess. Let's do someone. I see you're all dressed up for St. Patrick's Day. No one can pinch me though. They'll get hurt. No one can pinch me. It's impossible. Can't happen. Impossible.
さあお勉強お勉強
I don't know what the regen speed might be worth it. What's that? Okay. All right.
縄張りの見回りか。気合が入るぜ。優等生として乱されてたまるか。気合が入るぜ。
You wouldn't dare.
僕の答えはこうだ。
スカラビアの実力です。この辺で終わりです。What?
This game's kind of loud right now. I'll have to turn it down a little
置い
bit.
ていかれないようにしねえと
We just gotta burn. I feel like two should be fine.
ほ
We'll just burn 2.
間違えるわけにはいかねえ。優等生として間違えるわけにはいかねえ。縄張りの
Just enough to
手を挙げるなら今
give us a little bit of time.
縄張りの見回りか。
Ah, screw it. We're already here. We'll just do 3.
皆さん意外と集中し
Doesn't take that long, right?
今日もまた一つ新しい知識が身についた。
With the quickness. With the quickness. Study faster, boys.
題はやってき
Study
間違
faster.
えるわけにはいかね
手を挙げるなら今だ。
Faster.
え。縄張りの見回りか。優等生として
カリムおとなしくしていく。
気合が入るぜ。
Sipping on my coffee too. Really nice.
皆さん意外と集中し
Real nice.
知識は僕の血となり肉となる。
Maybe, maybe not. Damn.
ハロウィーンの夜、茨の魔女の配下である魔物たちは火を囲み夜通し踊ったという。
What kind of lie can I make up about chaos right now? Let me go over here. Go stories. We still gotta do vignettes. Probably dedicate a day to that, actually. 1 second. Let me think. Let me think with thoughts. Did anything embarrassing happen yesterday that I can make fun of chaos for? Why is this not on? On. Oh, I guess technically it is. Yes. What do they need? Water and grass? Yes. Wait, who has... Does anyone have... Overblot Idia? That'd be awesome. Would you try to pinch a cactus, be a dex or a con roll? I would say a dex roll, right? Because you would have to, like, maneuver between the spines, right? So you would have to have a steady hand. Okay, we'll just pick Idia. Where's Idia? I thought I saw an Idia. There you are. Come here, friendo. Well... Grass, fire... That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. What is even your duo? Duo? What is duo? Wait, hold on. I don't have Riddle's duo. Hold on. Hold the heck. Hold up. How I don't have your duo yet? Is it because I'm broke? It's very likely what it is. Eh. Damn you, Dingleberg. Dingle Crowley.
大抵の菓子は美味しく食う。
いやいらっしゃい。 ご機嫌いかが
Damn you, Dinkle Crowley. What is this? What is? Wait, floral hairpin.
お目が高い Thank you
See, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to waste plot tokens on this anyways, because we haven't even. I don't even think the banner is there anymore. So, Sibek birthday tokens. Yeah, I feel like I would probably use it on his. I would probably use it on this, honestly. But what's up? What's up, Aurora? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing fantastic today. We are finally free from the clutches of Resident Evil, and we're back to. Oh, when did I get this? Well, that's a 2. Well, what's your dex modifier? Do you have a dex modifier? Thank you, too. Hope you're doing good as well. Yep. See, we're almost close to having the right amount. Surprise! I don't even know when I got this, if I'm being entirely honest with you. So I'm just as confused. I did a 10. I think I did the not enough make a 2 successful. Not with that attitude. I did a 10 roll this morning, and I was just like, eh. And then I skipped it, and I didn't see any. I glanced it over, and I didn't see anything. So I was just like, eh, it's probably nothing. And lo and behold, it was not in fact nothing. Oh, ooh, get me out of there. I don't want to be there. It's always... I don't even remember what book I needed. Was it green or is it... Pretty sure it was green. Alchemy tokens. Time to waste it all. In stock. Hi, Mina. This is why you don't skip. You miss the animations. I mean, you're so true. So true. As I, well, nonetheless, we have our boy. It was water, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm dumb. That's why. What is even? Who do you even duo with? Azul? Do I even have a good Azul? Not necessarily. I mean, I could probably... If I had a better Azul... I definitely do want to level up, Sebek or... Well, I mean, if they're both... Between the two of these, I'd probably just use that then. What do you need to groovify? Do you need... Right. And then you'd have to level up the Viginet. There's one thing in the settings for exchanging materials. In what way? I did all the mystery boxes too. You should have a somewhat good Azul. Like I don't have. Okay, hold on. Let me preemptively do something here then. Can I filter by character? Do they let me do that? Yeah, okay. So it'd probably be the highest one that I have, so that's gonna be Labware Azul. We're gonna level you up. Settings, I think it says exchange. What I'll check it out. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, is there like redeem codes for this game? I don't think I've ever looked them up. If there was.
まだまだこれからです。
Oh wait, by the way, Serafina, did you get the messages I sent you?
どうです？僕の目覚ましい成長具合は。
Wait, don't yet wait. What do you mean? Oh, I mean, they were like level ones.
ハロウィーンの夜
I wasn't gonna like max them out or anything like that.
である魔物
But
たちは火を
setting.
囲みよ
Oh. Wrong settings, I guess. Hold
東方で本物の竜に会った日のことは昨日のように
on.
思い出せる
Conversion?
赤
Is
い
that the one you were talking about?
東方で本物の
Oh, I see what you're saying now. So if I have extras of the other ones, okay. I didn't know that existed, but hold on. Let me. Switch it back to all. First, let's take a look at Griddle and what we need here. So we only need 33, but we need 15, 16? 16 small red notebooks.
ハロウィーンの夜茨の魔女の配下である
We have quite a bit. What is the element of your other Azul card? Can't see them behind chat.
ハロウィーンの夜
Do I just click it directly? Oh, I can. Wow. Okay. That makes it easier. They're all... It's Cosmic Grass, or Cosmic Nature, and then Nature Fire. I mean, Cosmic Nature probably ends up being better, but like having it at 70 also is kind of nice, right? But I don't know how significant 15 levels are. Set me free.
ハロウィーンの夜
We're kind of doing some prep here real quick. Can you remember what Azul in the firefights? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to figure that out. Figure that out whenever we get there. Yes. He is? Okay. This ends up working out too because for duo magic it uses Azul. So I'm gonna go ahead. I am gonna level up him if I can. We have a lot of XP right now, so. But we'll start going by 5 now. I think the recommended was only like 55 for this. Could be I could be wrong. So we're just gonna shoot for 55 and then see where that leads us. What the heck? Well, that's nice. Well, that's nice. That's beautiful. I don't know why it crashed. a second to load. And then I'll add Azul into the party for Riddle. I mean, even Azul, not the sudden crash. I know, right? Hello, Titan. Titan, hello, doggy. My dog is here to comfort me while I wait. Hello, doggy. Hello. Hold on. Hunter. Oh, Titan. No. I'm not picking you up. He wants me to pick him up. He wants me to pick him up. He wants to be held like a baby. Like a baby. Una baby.
Twisted Wonderland.
Okay.
大抵の歌詞は
What was I? Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, that doesn't look normal. We were gonna aim for 55 with that Azul. Yeah. And then we're just gonna leave it at 55, and then if we need to do anything else to that, then we'll do it, but I'll hold off on spell levels for right now. Between the two of these, I probably actually am going to end up using Sebek, the Sebek one. But I don't know if Sebek's in this one currently. So this one is water, but that's not that bad though because we're not too far off from that.
ハロウィンの夜
It's only the SR. I do remember you guys saying that it was only the SRs that had that sort of stuff. Because I've been pretty much grinding the things daily. And then we'll worry about leveling up Sebek later, but I do want to use Sleepy Sebek. I think my stuff has to be fully leveled and most cards are at minimum 5 to beat this chapter if I remembered. Yeah, it's just yeah, we'll see. Edit. I just had Kaleem in the party, but it doesn't really matter. Where is the Azul I just added or made? Am I blind? I am blind. What's your duo with Ace? So Azul and Ace. So we would want Ace in this party as well. Because that would be duo magic for the two of those. And then third would be a fill slot. Let's go ahead and level up that Ace card. I wish I had like a proper Ace card, that'd be nice. The one we were using is this one. Again, we're just gonna shoot for I'm just making a team at this point. I'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now. All these here for is just for the duo magic. All right. Watch me get like cucked again by the ranking. Like I've been grinding really hard since last time. So damn, that silver is really pretty. Is there... Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, is there not, like, an Azul or something? He's gonna end up getting bodied. Wait, where's the Azul? Oh, I see. I see. Let's see what's going on here. Should be like that, and then this. And then the guest character can be someone else. What do we have? Dang it. I keep clicking the wrong things! Your ink is fine now. Should be okay. Yeah. Ace Azul. So it really just, as long as it's someone that has Ace Azul or Riddle, we'll do that. The buddy level is also something that I haven't been leveling up as well. So that's something to consider. Agua. Chapter 10. Emergency Instructions. Ramshackle Dorm. Lounge.
でも足も出ねくしょう
No, not Grim. Grim!
見れじゃあ見れ
カリム君、まずは負傷した下級生の手当てが優先だ。私が彼らを保健室へ運ぶ。
We must retreat.
でもジャミルが
カリム君
You gotta focus up.
ジャミル君はさらわれた。君一人で寮長としての役目を果たすんだ。
わかった。俺は他の寮長たちに召集をかける。でない。え？リトル寮長に電話したけど出なかった。
Dang.
まさか。
Stable. A few minutes earlier.
どうしたんだいお前たち。今日は馬たちがやけに落ち着かないね。
嵐でも来るのかもしれないな。動物は普段と違う気配に敏感だから。
なんだ
Oh boy. Did they raid them in the middle of practice?
シルバー、リーダル先輩、無事か？
大丈夫だ。他の部員にも怪我はないか？
ああ、人間も馬も無事だ。今の音というれば一体。
わからない。もしかすると学園の魔法結界が外部から攻撃を受けて。
こちらヘキサ班、危険体 A を目視で確認。捕獲行動に入る。
あいつらは何だ？見たこともない鎧を着ているぞ。
俺たちの味方でないことだけは。
Like, I have no doubt it's probably like Idiga's parents doing something weird. I mean, that's just because of the coloring, to be honest. That's my guess. That this isn't like. My guess is just pretty much Idiga's parents or something, or someone, or a sibling or something. I could be wrong, obviously.
これは重大なルール違反だ。ハーツラビル寮長の権限において侵入者への攻撃魔法の使用を許可する。総員構え。
了解
Let's go, Riddle.
被検体 A に抵抗の意思を確認交戦許可を要請認証
許可なく僕らの園に足を踏み入れた。もう帰り道はないよ。
Now you have nowhere to run.
総員
遊んでやる。
It's pretty much gonna be 50-50 here, but
面白い。
we're just gonna do it for the duo magic.
制圧開始
エース、散らすぞ。パパッとな。
リリア先輩もしかして俺の真似
お仕置きの時間。
突撃
ほいっと。
Why you hurt so much?
そうだね。
なるほど
I should have swapped it.
突撃
準備はいいかい、アズール。もちろんですよ。
I gotta. It's been so long since I played. I gotta pay attention to like all the stuff on the.
いただきます。
It's only endurance.
やってみるといい
Honestly, at this point, we'll just do that.
贈り物をさ元気がない反撃はさせ面白い退路を塞
Why you hurt so much?
げやってみるといい
Okay, hold on.
やだ。なん
構わない支援す油断はしない
仕込みは上々。
パーティーを楽しむ
Like that. There you go.
マレウス先輩意外と乗り気じゃん楽しま
Because we just gotta survive, right? But
承知した。
I don't know if we're gonna survive this.
ほい。
せ反撃はさせ
今。
退路を塞
No, right at the
げ
end.
もう終了
Okay. Maybe if I had we're not gonna retry. We're just gonna try it again because I feel like that was really close. Anyways. Yummy. It was very close. I just had to do it correctly instead of just clicking willy-nilly. I haven't used any retry tickets either yet. I don't know, for some reason, like mentally, like I think about using a retry ticket. I'm like, why would I do that when I can just level up and then try it again for free?
僕を呼
You
ぶ
know?
面白い。
いいだろう贈り物を授けようそう続け面白いこちらでカバー
Let's see here.
わかった。いいでしょ
無駄だ私に続け
う。準備はいいかい、アズール。もちろんですよ、リドルさん。所詮この程度。
連携する
見逃しな
Honestly, on the off
Yada.
chance that he ends up being grass,
支援する
仕込みは上々。
気を緩めるなパーティーを楽しもうトラッポラマレウス先輩意外と乗り気じゃんこの程度外から狙う
likely gonna be fire.
よかろう。
許可しよ
支援
次は禁物じゃ。
反撃はさせ
う。ほい。
Jesus, it hurts so bad.
シズ
It hurts so bad. I just need to survive one more, but it's not gonna happen.
ええ。そう
Okay,
だね。
we're probably gonna have to level up a little bit more.
支援する
どう
適切に取る
Likely, literally anyone. Okay,
本部へ帰還する
alright. Let's level up a little bit. And you probably noticed that I'm not using like any of like the super like leveled up characters because I'm trying to make sure like I can actually gauge just how strong that I am, right? I forgot to switch this. Edit. Like that. Okay. Let's level that up. just in general. We'll shoot for 10 levels here. I think that should be good enough because we were really close anyways.
もっと他の奴らに差をつけなきゃね。
We were really close to surviving. No, what was the other one? It was Azul, right? We already have. We'll just try it like that. I'm assuming like the HP is just based on the overall HP of the entire party, right? So it might work out the way that I'm thinking. I actually don't know. I have not like deep dived the mechanics whatsoever. But let's just do. It's gotta be like a level 80, like I don't know, like Lulia. Dose. Oh my god, that's such a good skin. It's crazy. Azul. Having like one water. Well, there's the overblot that I was thinking. Or, is that overblot? I can't tell. It's also Azul. I'm assuming that's like the let me toss. Be weird here. Have one water unit and watch him get blasted real quick. Real quick, like. You guys are watching me be stupid. I'm not thinking.
作戦を開始する。
ワンターンでサクッと終わらせる。
That's actually a really nice outfit. I like that.
そうだ。なるほど。どうだ。準備はいいかい、アズール。もちろんですよ、リドルさん。所詮この程度。見逃しな。囲い込め。
Likely to be fire. We'll just hit the riddle again.
少し向かって。
目標を確認。
Is fire
やだな。
likely to be fire?
支援する。
恨まないでくれよ。
反撃はさせん。
痛むか。
退路を塞げ。
Is likely to be grass.
よかろう。
やだ。なんかね、無理は禁物じゃ。おっと、ほい。笑わせんなっての。
Yeah, this is kind of.
ええ、やってやろうじゃん。おやすみ。
制圧開始。敵石を開始。
Ow, ow.
レベル上げが足りてないっすわ。
There you go. Chapter 11, Storming the Garden. Stable.
あいつら魔法が当たってもまるで答えていないようだぞ。
魔法を無効化する装備かもしれない。このままでは。
被験体捕獲用魔導ビーム充電完了。発動。
リドル先輩。
体がしびれ。
被験体 A の行動停止を確認。捕獲する。
Damn. Look at him go.
対象再び行動を開始。なおも激しく抵抗。総員。
この僕をひざまずかせるとは。いい度胸が終わりだね。
まとめて首をはねてやる。
The crash out.
捕獲用魔導ビーム再度充電完了。
Someone jump in front of it, please.
発動。
Are they just standing there watching this? Like, come on, jump in front of it, one of you.
対象完全に沈黙。被験体 A を回収し本部。
何をする貴様だ。リドル先輩を
Too angry to take down. Too angry, he needs double paralyze.
待て。セム君、空を見ろ。リドルをさらった奴らと同じ姿の連中が。奴らの標的は最初からリドルのみに定められていたように見えた。
確かに最初から先輩を被験体などと僕らには目もくれていない様子だ。まさか奴らはこの学園の寮長だけを狙って。
わからない。とにかく一度ディアソムニアへ戻るぞ。
どうかご無事でいてください、マリウス
Of
様。
all people to be safe, I feel like it would be Malleus. Botanical Garden Temperate Zone.
レオナさん、ここにいんのは分かってんすからね。
Wakasama!
今日が提出期日だった魔法師のレポート、また出さなかったでしょ。トレイン先生完全にカンカン。連れてこいって言われる俺の身にもなってくださいよ。なんすか？天井のガラスが割れ。
Yeah, but I think Malleus is lost when they should be afraid of being taken against their will. Yeah, I think so too.
あれ、
おい、てめえはもう2年だろうがダギ。とっさに魔法障壁くらい貼れるようになる。
レオナさん。
ペンタ班被験体 B を目視で捕捉捕獲行動を開始する。
It seems like all the House Wardens that overblotted really. They're targeting the people that have blotted. Chapter 12: A Suspect Bargain. Botanical Garden, Temperate Zone.
なんすかあいつら。嗅いだことね。嫌な。
あいつらのスーツのマークは。
Yeah, that's the river Styx, is it not?
どこの誰だか知んないけど、こいつらレオナさんに挑むなん
It
て。
should be that Charon.
奴らの注意を引くのは俺に任せてください。その隙にいつも通りレオナさんの魔法で。
いや、降参する。
所持している全魔法道具の提出を要請する。
ほらよ。
Interesting.
俺のマジカルペンはこれだ。受け取れ。
なんですか。相手はたった3人。あんたなら楽勝で勝てんだろ。
あいつらのベストの下に隠されてるのは分厚い財布じゃなく、お前も変な気を起こすんじゃねえぞ。
ローマプレートって魔法執行官の制服とかに使われてる魔法を弾く。
Anti-magic plate.
詳しいな。地元で魔法を使った悪さして奴らの世話になったね。
まあ昔少しって冗談言ってる場合じゃないっすよ。どう考えてもヤバいでしょこの状況。
You're not in trouble, Ruggy. Leona
連
is.
中のスーツに刻まれたマークを王宮で何度か見かけたことがある。奴らはおそらく
Very nice.
私森だ。
私森。
いいから足の間に尻尾挟んでおとなしくしてろ。
ナイトレイブンカレッジ認定装備の魔法道具と正式に確認。被験体 B 無抵抗の意思を確認。ご同行願おう。
いいだろう。だが護送は丁寧に頼むぜ。こう見えて繊細な王子様なんでね。
レオナさん。
ラギー、俺が戻るまでサバナクローはお前に預ける。まあ戻ってこれるかどうかは。
What is that? If Leona says something like that, that makes me nervous.
おいちょっと待てよ、レオナさん。
If Leona says something like that, that makes me nervous. Classroom.
一体何事です。今のゲーム拙者の方が優勢だったのに、チェスの盤面ぐちゃぐちゃ。そんなこと言ってる場合ですか。絶対に緊急事態が発生していますよ。
オルト、状況の解析を。
了解。学園の魔法結界に向け高出力の魔導ビームが照射されているもの。敷地内に部外者の生体反応を複数確認。
侵入者。
人数は
現在15の生体反応を確認。また上空に複数の熱源を感知。
学園の障壁を破れる魔導ビーム。侵入者の装備は
高度、移動速度から砲器あるいは魔導を用いた飛行装置の登場。魔法弾および電気性魔導ビームが使用されています。
Interesting.
移動ガジェットの性能、魔導エネルギー回路の性質によりスティック性と判断。
You know, remember how I said river Styx?
ああ、最悪。
I mean, it's not hard to like surmise, right? Considering everything like Hades and the underworld and whatnot, but I called it. Chapter 13, aggressive invitation. 1 second, stretching. Classroom.
あなたたちはなぜそんなに落ち着いているんだ。つまり学園が外部から攻撃を受けているということでしょう。すぐに他の寮長と連携を。
3機の飛行物体急速に接近。約3秒後に接触します。3、2、1。
ノナハン、被験体 C を目視で捕捉。イデア・シュラウド並びに魔導ヒューマノイドオルト同地点にて確認。
I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious that Ortho was probably like some kind of robot or something of that nature, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because like for some reason I think at one point I thought that Ortho was like a cyborg or something. But the more I see of Ortho, I'm not so sure. Maybe they are still a cyborg, or maybe they're a robot. You know, obviously don't tell me, but
1年生は教室から退避。オクタビネル寮長の権限において侵入者に。
ストップアズール氏。抵抗しないでおとなしくした方がいい。あいつらは特警班カローン。
the Kara.
特警。
Ferryman Charon unit of stick with Styx equipment.
スティークスの所有する特別魔導警備班カローン。とりあえずマジカルペンから手を離して、手を頭の後ろに。
兄さんの推奨行動によりアズール・アーシングロットさんが負傷する確率が約 87% 低下するよ。
These Greek references are fun to spot. They really are. I enjoy it.
わかりました。対象の無条件降伏を確認。 同行を要請します。
あのさ、君らちょっと乱暴すぎん。絶対いつか訴えられますぞ。第一、今回はファントムじゃなく、一応理性がある人間が相手なんだから、せめて話し合いから入れとかさ。
作戦内容についての発言は禁則事項とされています。
あー、出た禁則事項。
本部よりイデア様のステュークス本部への帰還要請が出ています。
は？僕も？父さんと母さんどっか行ってるの？
構成員の現在地についての情報開示は禁則事項とされています。
はあ、いや、了解。
Okay, so maybe it might be mom and dad, or maybe it's like the second in command.
はい兄さん。
イデアさん、
It's like this wouldn't happen if mom and dad were in town. Oh, they're on vacation? Okay, no wonder.
詳しいことは後で説明する。何もしないのがこの突発イベントの最善の攻略法ってこと。
何もしない。
ああ、今日からスタートの推しキャラのランキングイベ走る予定だったのに最悪だ。
Head Mage's office. Yeah, what, ooh.
貴様ら何者だ。我々はステュークス所属特別魔導警備班カローン。ステュークスカローンだと。ナイトレイブンカレッジの総責任者ディア・クローリー氏だ。ご同行願おう。
わかりました。従います。ですから生徒たちに手荒な真似はしないでいただけますか。
Kind of too late, Crowley. I'm sorry.
同行に抵抗を見せた場合、強行手段も許可されている。
誰も怪我をしていないというのですね。トレイン先生、後を頼みましたよ。
学園長、お待ちください。一体何が。言ってしまわれた。ステュークスだと。なぜ彼らがナイト
Yeah, what are they doing here?
いや、今はせんないことを考えている場合ではないが、皆さん静粛に。我最優先すべきは生徒たちの身の安全の確認。先生方、まずは寮長たちを集めてください。
I guess my guess right now is that so on the bait. So Leon has seen the ferryman at the palace while he was there, and then Ruggy has mentioned that the basically the cops. I'm gonna call them the cops because I don't remember the name directly. But the cops also wear anti-metal magic outfits as well. But it sounds like it's pretty rare. And then these guys are fully kitted. So it's either one of two things in my head. They're either a PMC, so a private military company, which is likely run by, you know, Idia's family, or they're like the Spec Ops. They seem like the Spec Ops. They feel like the Spec Ops. I mean, we do already know that they're with Styx, which is technically what I assume to be Idia's family's company. But I wonder if they're like hired security that acts as like Spec Ops, Green Beret, or whatever. And my guess is as to why this is happening is overblotting is not a normal thing, obviously. Shouldn't be a normal thing, but not only has it happened like 5 times at NRC, right? So they're probably like, okay, listen, what's going on over here? Get the kids that overblotted. And they refer to them as subjects. So my guess is they're gonna research, you know, the effects of overblot or something like that. But they also took Crowley, which is interesting to me because he hasn't overblotted. So that leads me to believe that they suspect that he has a hand in it somehow. So maybe some kind of punishment or something like that on top of that. But Leona said they wouldn't come back. So maybe they're gonna just be like guinea pigs until otherwise said. It's like, oh, you're perfect for researching overblotting, so therefore we're gonna keep you. Kind of thing. Was there anything else that I was thinking? Right, and then they said that Idiot assumed that mom and dad was out of town. That leads me to believe that this is something also that doesn't normally happen. That is another thing as well. Hey, JJ Beats, how you doing? Yeah, so you see, Idiot said that he asked if his mom and dad are out of town, and obviously they didn't disclose it, but from the sounds of that, it's, like I said, something that normally doesn't happen. So that leads me to believe that perhaps maybe mom and dad are on vacation, and whoever they left in charge is a lot more, like, extreme, I guess, maybe? We'll see. Chapter 14, Sharing Information. The Insomnia Dorm, Lounge. Malleus. Excuse me, Hornton.
異質な気配が流れ込んでいる。魔法。いや、違う。これは。マリウス様！どうした二人とも。そんなに慌てて。
Nice observations, we'll have to see.
よかった。ご無事だったのですね。僕に特に変わりはない。
Yeah, and I mean, okay, it could be also literally the fact that, you know, that Malleus hasn't overblotted. That's the reason that I'm believing they haven't attacked him yet, or even Kaleem and Jamil and Kaleem. Or sorry, it's not just house wardens because they took Jamil, and then there are house wardens that is exempt to it, which is Malleus, but I don't think they could take him even if they wanted. So even if he did overblot, I don't think they would have tried, probably because the casualties would be too much. They seem very like technical, very like, you know, on the by the book kind of stuff, but you know, my theory that they're specifically because of the overblot. I remember really early on that Crowley was saying that the research for overblot is basically non-existent because they haven't had such cases. There haven't been that many cases, and then the cases, I'm guessing where it happened, they died or something, right? So if I were a scientist working at a PMC or a company, these kids are prime research material. Lilia. It is interesting how things seem to be escalating faster now, considering our last book plot was just a school festival. Right. Island of Woe. No wonder they didn't come after me. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Hey Malleus, can you go save everyone? Okay. Destroys island. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Destroys island. Oh, whoops.
マレウス
No, but Malleus is too skilled for that.
ああ、行こう。
親父殿、嘆きの島の連中とは一体何者なのですか？
Father?
今は忙しい。その話はまた後でな。
Did I read that right? Are you Lilia's adopted kid? Most fascinating.
ああ、お待ちください。
You're going to school with your dad?
言ってしまった。
Head mage's office.
待たせたな。
マレウス・リリア、待ってたぜ。
やはりさらわれたのは予想通りのメンツのようじゃな。
寮でのんびりクッキーを焼いていたのに、突然リドルがさらわれたと連絡が入ったと思ったら、今度はエースとデュースが怪我をして保健室に運び込まれたって。突然すぎてまだ頭が混乱してる。
Oh, is Silver not called Lily a father before this point? I don't recall. I don't recall. I mean, actually, no. I feel like I would notice something like that, cause that's a pretty big reveal. I did not know.
一報を受けてリドル君がさらわれた現場を見に行ったけど、芝生が焦げ焦げでめちゃくちゃ。
It's either father like he's adopted or father like he's like some kind of religious priest. But I doubt the religious priest. The priest route doesn't make sense.
そんなんこっちが聞きたいっす。あのレオナさんが無条件に全面降伏して、サバナクロウはお前に預ける。まあ、戻ってこれるかどうかはわからないがな。
That's a pretty good impression, Ruggy.
とかシリアスに言って謎の連中にホイホイついてったんすよ。
アズールが連れ去られたのは部活中だったようですが、
ボドゲ部員のやつらの話じゃ、ホタルイカ先輩とクリオネちゃんと一緒に無
Firefly
抵
Squid.
抗で連れて行かれたんだって。アズールなら人暴れしそうな感じするけど、なんでだよ。
Howdy. Hello. Only in vignettes and events before the book released, I think, but not in the main story. That wouldn't make sense because I'm not done. I have done some vignettes, but for the most part, the bulk of them I have not done. So, like I said, we'll probably dedicate a day to it. While I just go through the vignettes.
2人とグリム君は連れ去られてしまった。
なるほど。レオナさんとアズールたちは無抵抗で従ったわけですか。
なんかレオナさんは奴らの正体を知ってる風だったんすけど。
うん。キングスカラーは歴史ある王室の関係者だ。奴らについて知っていても。
Okay, okay, all right. Tell me more.
それどういうことっすか?
Tell me more. Tell me more about their political standing. Damn you, Malleus. All right, it's not even his fault. It's to be continued, but still. Tell me everything. Head mage's office.
それどういうことっすか?
I actually have water this time, Hokage. Blue bold. It's okay.
トレインや学園長はどうした?
Wait, why are you calling him just this is even further. Well, it could be because he's basically an assistant to royalty, right? Because we know that Malleus is royalty, so addressing I mean, but I don't see royalty suddenly foregoing their professor name, right? Because they're learning from them. But to call him Train just as is interesting, considering what we know that, like, especially with all the Japanese to English, right? They didn't leave out the Samas, the Sans, and all that. The Chan, they didn't leave any of that out. But specifically here, just calling him straight up Train is interesting to me. Either I'm assuming Lilia is much older than they look. Same thing with Malleus, right? So my guess is that maybe they knew each other when he was younger, when Train was younger. It's my guess. Oh, they took the head mage too?
何そのステュークスって。
ステュークス。彼らはどの国の政府にも属さない非政府組織。
Any nation or government. So yeah, they are a PMC.
古くよりブロッドの研究をし続けている魔法技術の研究。
Yes, they are a PMC. They're literally a private military company. Or I guess you could say private militaristic company, because I don't even know if... Well, but they are a company that has a private military, is what it seems like, right? It's not like... And the way they're kitted out, it's not like a militia or anything like that. It literally is, like, full-on gear and technology, and... Like, I'm pretty sure they could count for their own nation if they fought against another one, right? Just based on, like... Although... The thing is, though, the barrier for the barrier for NRC, it very likely isn't just some willy-nilly barrier, right? So, I would imagine that if a nation, just for example, any nation were to just attack NRC, they would still having, imagine being a Fae and being old AF. But, like... It's interesting to me because I'm assuming that if any nation were to attack the NRC, it wouldn't have been as easy for them to break the barrier. I guess. I don't know. But we'll see. But yeah, okay. So them researching Blot is about what I expected. That's why they kidnapped everyone that has overblotted at some point. 60 stream streak. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Hokage. I really appreciate you. How's Goth Mom doing today? How's your allergies? You never told me if the honey worked last time, by the way.
どういうことだ? 連れ去られたメンバーを考えてみてください。
Every single person who overblotted.
リドル君、レオナ君、アズール君、ジャミル君、寮長のカリム君じゃなく、副寮長のジャミル君がさらわれた。
And they took Grim because, well, it could be either a couple of reasons. They took Grim because he's a monster. It could be one, just the fact that he's a monster. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, it's not in fact allergies. I have COVID. Oh. Oh, I see. That sucks. I hope you get better. Oof. Right. So yeah, they wouldn't take Grim. I mean, see, the thing is, right. Need waiting for Firebook spell to max out my Idia? Heck yeah. So it's weird. So here's my thought process, right? I was thinking in my head, I'm like, would they take him because he's a monster? But then I'm like, wait a minute. When Grim first showed up and was talking to everyone, they didn't seem nearly as surprised as I thought they would be seeing a monster talk. Which leads me to believe that although it is uncommon, it is not impossible. So he probably isn't the first one by any means or anything like that. Unless ghosts are considered a monster. In which case, then that, you know, makes even more sense. But the biggest reason that I think they took Grim is just because of the fact that he ate the overblot stones. But how do they know that? Well, but they knew the subjects. They knew their targets before they even got there. So they'd have to have some sort of surveillance or readings or something like that from the inside. The implication for that would probably be Idia, right? But I don't think Idia would have intentionally done something like that, and he didn't. He seemed surprised that they were there, but not surprised at what they were doing. Does Ortho have like spyware in him? Like some measurements are being taken without, I mean, probably with their knowledge, but yeah.
ってことはつまりビルさんもオーバーブロッド
Yeah, exactly, right? Because a lot of this stuff is like on the down low.
リドルも他のみんなも適切な指導を受けて回
So
復
the only way that I can think that they found out about it is by energy signatures or something like that. I'm sure they have ways to detect people who have detect blot. And I'm also fully sure that if you've overblotted, some of that residual signature probably exists in your magic.
あいつなら何か理由を知っていたかもしれないが。
あいつって
嘆きの島の番人のことじゃ。
彼らの存在については古い歴史書で何度か目にしたことがある。つまりロワードドラゴン、君は古くより曰くつきと恐れられる島の番人と面識があると。
ロイデdragons. The dreadful isle.
何を言っている？寝ぼけているのか？
Are you stupid?
番人とはお前も知り合いだろう。
Hold the hell. Whoa. Wow.
ルークだけではないぞ。ここにいる全員が知っておる。
それはもしかして
Idia, right? Everyone knows him. It'd have to be Idia. Or who's missing?
僕はいつの間に気を失って。
It's everyone who overblotted.
敵はどこだ？全員首をはねてやる。
I'm trying to think about if there's someone that's missing who I've not seen here, but I've seen them before.
それに真っ暗で何も見えない。落ち着いて。狭いんですから。
We saw Trey, we saw Cater,
リドルさん。
we saw Sebek and Silver. We know Ace
その声は
and Deuce are probably
アズール
chill.
かい？はい。
Cruel?
僕はどれくらい眠っていたんだ？
No,
それよりここは一体。
残念ながらその質問に答えられる人間は乗り合わせてないわ。
この狭苦しい輸送機に乗せられて3時間は経過している。全く外が見えないからどんな速度でどの方角に飛んでいるのかすらわからない。
Yeah, I haven't seen Cruel in a little bit. Was he? No, he was present during.
学園から遠く離れているのは間違いない。
It's either Idia, Ortho, or the staff, right?
先輩。
Someone on the staff.
それにジャミルまで。
寮長でないジャミルまで一緒なんだから意味深なメンツよね。
No, we saw Apple,
そ
so
れにレオナまで揃っているって言うんだから謎
Saw
解きにしても簡単すぎるかしら。
pretty much all of this Diasomnia is whatever. Riddle, Ace, Deuce, Trey, and Cater. There's only Jamil and Kamleem.
レオナ先輩もここに。
Rookville and Apple.
3時間もこの俺の膝を枕にグーグー寝ておきながら怖い挨拶じゃねえ
You're the one that let him.
じゃあこの弾力ある枕はすみません、すぐにどきます。
ちょっと私にぶつからないように気をつけなさいよ。
さて全員目を覚ましたところで状況を整理しましょう。僕は部活中に突然やってきた
A lap pillow. My bet is it's someone in staff. My bet is it's someone that is in staff or it's Idia.
どうも僕らをさらった連中とイデアさん
イデアと連中の関わり合いについては知らないが、俺たちをさらった相手には昔何度か連中の姿を夕焼けの草原の王宮で見かけたことがあった。奴らはステュークスの荒ごと専門地、カロン、オーバーブロッドした魔法師を捕獲し、嘆きの島に輸送する。
Okay. Yeah, that's about what I assumed. Oh, okay, thanks. I really appreciate that. It's all the way. Oh, it's also, by the way, chat, later today at 5 p.m. So that's about like what? 3 hours, 35 minutes. I'm going to be starting up a campaign of Baldur's Gate with the lovely Acute Chaos and Omega Halo 743. So if you guys want to watch us play Baldur's Gate multiplayer, come check us out. Come check us out later today. Chapter 16, Uncertain Plight. Yes, Leona. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Wayward Souls. Okay. People started calling them ferrymen. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm assuming to be police, the general police in magic. Okay, I was right. They are a PMC. They literally are the spec ops, because it goes like the cops, and then shit that they can't handle is literally the spec ops. Or even like SWAT. I mean, they could be SWAT, but I don't know. I feel like spec ops is more like up their alley. They're a little bit more specialized than the SWAT. It feels like. Damn. That's crazy politically. Just some third party shows up in your country and kidnaps your citizens because they overblotted. Which I highly doubt. That brings up some questions too. Because how do these nations feel about it? That's number one. And it seems like they're operating freely, so I'd imagine they're okay with it, or if they're not okay with it, they can't do anything about it. Which either means one of two things, is either this PMC or Styx is just that strong, so fighting back is pointless, or two, they have something they're in on it, right? They get something out of it. So the overblot research obviously funnels back into the nation that they took them from, is what I'm guessing.
ステュークスとは
どの国にも属さない非政府組織だ。
Right.
魔法技術やブロッドの研究をしているらしいが、組織の規模、研究内容、構成員、すべてが非公開。
It's like a PMC and Men in Black at the same time.
ステュークス本部があるとされてる嘆きの島は、世界地図のどこにも載ってねえ徹底ぶりだ。
まるで禁域ですね。
しかし、私森がとっ捕まえに来るのは。
Saludos, Lord Cactus. Oh, when the beetle. I don't know why, but I couldn't bring like. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Bien? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the kicks, Penguin. You make my day, homie, whenever you show up. I appreciate you. Bien, y tú? Bien.
ちょっと待って。私たちはもうあの忌まわしい状態から解放されているわ。その後
Sipping on some coffee and chilling.
医術師に適切なカウンセリングとケアを受け。
Hold on, my brain didn't process. We've all been freed from that horrific state. Right, because he's implying that they came back from the edge. But I'm assuming that that's not common. We went to medical mages who gave us proper... Maybe it's the medical mages. Maybe that's how they got it. Because it's not common for people to come back from it. That has to be the reason.
考えれば考えるほど謎です。こうして僕らが捕らえられたこともですが。
I'm guessing they want to know about the side effects. I'm guessing they want to know specifically about the side effects of blotting and then coming back. Because I'm sure they'd be able to find just some overblotted person anywhere, right? And if that's the case, why didn't they take the blotted individual that was in the mines, right? I mean, yeah, obviously that's on NRC campus, right? But the thing is that they just said here that they don't care about a nation's, like, willingness to let them in or whatnot anyways. So why wouldn't they have taken him? Just some thoughts. Which leads me to believe that this is rare.
ステュークスと接触する機会もゼロじゃないのかもしれないわね。確かイデアの実家ってカリムの実家に引けを取らないほどの大富豪だったでしょ。
The dwarf mine is not in campus grounds. Oh, I thought it was. Okay, thank you for correcting me. I thought it was. So that's even more. That's even more odd to me then that they wouldn't have attempted to take down. Well, I mean, maybe they didn't know. But I doubt they didn't. I doubt they wouldn't know, or if they didn't have a way to detect it. But I guess maybe the detection range isn't that big. Or if they don't have a way to detect it, they got it through their medical records. So then that would make sense why they wouldn't have found that dwarf there, because it's not on record. The child of the part of the family that runs the Jupiter conglomerate, which is made up of fortune. Its fortune in offshore oil and rare metals. Are they a magical umbrella from Resident Evil? The evolution of the human race. I was to become a god!
世界最大のシェアを持つ OS や検索エンジンを開発したオリンポス社を傘下に持つジュピター財閥の分家の一つに
Magic is the future!
家があること当然イデア先輩は偶然同じファミリーネームなのだとばかり
一切メディアなど表舞台に顔を出さず影の統率者として名を馳せているシュラウド一族
You know, I thought they were just introverted.
イデア先輩がまさかその一員だった
So you're telling me that they're
財閥に名を連ねる名
more like puppeteers.
なぜいつもあんな調子なんだいあの人眠いがしてきましたああこんなことならもっと恩を売っておくべきだった
Okay, as well.
君はこんな時でも変わらないな
しかしそんなお方が従者も連れずに一人で学園に入学してくるなんてそうか学園に特別に許可されたオルトの存在はそういうことだったのか
Ah.
影の統率者とは
Is
された組織
Is Ortho not loyal specifically to Idia,
でも
but more so someone higher than Idia?
イデアさんが口添えしてくだされば案外すぐに解放されるかもしれません
どうだかな俺たちは被験体として捕らえられたんだどんな目に遭わされるか分かったもんじゃねえ俺が昔王宮で読んだ歴史書じゃ私森に嘆きの島へ連行されて戻ってきた魔法師はいないとか
Damn, they're out here really just committing war crimes.
This どこかに到着したみたいね。
到着。
輸送機内の気圧を調整完了。エアロック解除します。
Airlock.
眩しい。ここは
So underwater?
皆さん、暗くて陰気臭い嘆きの島スティークス本部へようこそ。
Either underwater or really high in the air.
あんたは
Well, yes, okay.
どうも、スティークス所長代理イデア・シュラウドです。
Imagine being rich and can afford every console and game. Imagine. The abduction is particularly insane considering Leona is a whole ass Exactly, yes, exactly. That's like politically insane. Okay, now that's confusing. I don't think Idia ordered it, but or maybe he did and he was just acting? It just doesn't make any sense. Styx Institute hallway. Acting director as well.
皆さん、
あんたは
You can't just kidnap your friends. Except I guess he can.
どうも、スティークス所長代理イデア・シュラウドです。はあれなんかノリ悪いね。とか嘘とかない。驚きすぎて逆に落ち着いてきました。確かにシュラウド家とスティークスに何らかのつながりがあるかもしれないとは話してた。
Right.
で、あんたが所長代理？
Yeah, it's not.
何らかのつながりどころじゃないじゃない。
おい、かいわれだよ。まずこの状況について説明しろ。
Radish,
この俺をエコノミークラスどころか乗り心地最悪の輸送機に何時間も
That's what you're mad about?
くだらねえ理由だったらそういればにしてやるか。ぐるる
歯をむき出す獣人族の威嚇怖。それについては順を追って説明するから。
Yeah, I bet we're not allowed to see it. Grrr.
いきなり学園を襲撃し武力行使で強制連行しておきながら
そう言われて落ち着けるわけないだろう。首をはねられたいのか。
被験体 A 魔法構築の開始を確認。スタンシステムで意識を。
待って。タイム。
タイム。
ナイトレイブンカレッジからお越しの皆さん、何か忘れてるんじゃないかな。
What, that they're here against their will?
君らが今いる場所はどこ？そんで僕は誰だっけ？
Oh man, Idia, please.
僕がボスだ。僕に言いたいことをしないなら、僕も君らに言いたいことはしない。
兄さんの推奨行動によりみんなが負傷する確率が 56% 低下。
By half? That's still a pretty good.
いいでしょう。
Still a pretty good chance of getting hurt.
選択肢もないし、おとなしく従ってあげる。それで無理やり招待したからにはお茶の用意くらいはしてあるのよね。態度と発言からおとなしく従う意志がみじんも感じられない。まあいいけど。
It does suggest like good behavior. They haven't thrashed you yet.
僕についてきて。ホルト、カンファレンスルームに到着するまでにお茶の手配よろ。
了解。
Head Mage's office.
それはもしかしてイグニハイドの領長イデア・シュラウド君が嘆きの島の番人ということか。
Okay, I guess this is the route they're going.
ああ。と言っても、万人は個人を指しているわけでは、確か現当主はアイドネ・シュラウド。
いや、彼女はすでに没した。現当主はアイドネの息子である。
そうか。人間は本当に代替わりが早い。
Okay.
嘆きの島の番人が組織化され、ステュークスと名乗るようになったのも最近の話だからの。
Huh, okay.
奴らがステュークスとなってからはまだ100年ほどしか経っとらんのではなかったか。
ちょっと待ってください。混乱してきたっす。レオナさんからイデアさんの実家は大財閥の分家だってことだけ聞いてたんすけど、それは表向きの顔で
That is just a cover.
裏では嘆きの島の番人としてレオナさんたちをさらったステュークスのボスやってるってこと？
Okay, thanks. Growling with anticipation. Chapter 18, Historical Legends.
ああ、嘆きの島の番人は今でこそ都市伝説のような扱いをされておるが、かつて魔法師が魔法使いや魔女と呼ばれていた頃、奴らの存在を恐れぬ者はいなかった。魔法使いが我を忘れて力に溺れるとき、嘆きの島より罰が下るとな。
我が王家に伝わる古文書によれば、かの組織の歴史は非常に古く、起源は神々の時代まで遡る。まだ魔法とブロットの因果関係が解明されていなかった時代。
Hadn't been established at the time? So people just went crazy and they were like,
人々にとってオーバーブロットとは突然降りかかる厄災そのものだったという。その厄災を嘆きの島に封じ、人々に平和をもたらしたのがジュピター家の祖である。
Jupiter as in Zeus.
厄災が再び世に解き放たれぬよう、万人となったのがシュラウド家の祖である。
The Watchman probably was Hades.
それもう歴史じゃなくて神話じゃない？スケール大きくて K 君ちょっとついていけなくなってきた。
だが探求心旺盛な人の子らは魔法の研究をやめなかった。そして時は流れ、いつしか魔法は安全な技術となり、魔法使いや魔女は魔法師となった。
Right.
今では魔法師免許は国際資格。人々の暮らしに貢献する国際的にも認められた存在じゃ。魔法を悪用し人々を苦しめる魔法師を取り締まる法や、いつしか嘆きの島の番人どもは歴史の表舞台から姿を消した。
But if they're constantly kidnapping people,
だが彼らは嘆きの島で厄災、ブロットの研究をし続けていた。
oh, okay.
ステュークスとして
イデア・シュラウド。彼がシュラウド家の子息であることは我々も把握していた。
Yeah, Jupiter is the Roman counterpart for Zeus. I thought so.
シュラウド家とステュークスの密接なつながりについては初耳だ。私はあらゆる魔法師の文献に目を通した自負がある。しかしそんな記述を見た記憶はない。
それは人間側に残っている文献だけの話じゃろ。妖精族と人間はかなりの年月交流を絶っておったからの。国や種族が違えば伝わる内容も違う。そして 書物に残らぬ真実も多くあ
But
る。
then how do you even verify the validity of it?
何者かの思惑によってねじれ歪められることも少なくない。
Yeah.
それ
Twisting historical narratives, huh?
学園長はイデア・シュラウドがステュークスと関わりがあることをご存知だったのだろうか。もしご存知であったならシュラウド家を通しこのような事態を回避できるよう働きかけることはできなかったのだろうか。
どうだろうね。
Yeah, if the goal is to basically prevent more disasters, then taking
万人どもを止めることはできなかっただろう。
maybe they believe that, like I said, maybe they believe that Crowley had a hand in it.
ステュークスはオーバーブロッド経験者であるリドルたちを捕らえて何をするつもりなんだ。
Research?
リリアさんのお話を聞く限り丁重におもてなしされているとは思えませんが、良くて精密検査、悪くて彼らの実験対象、最悪の場合すでに生きては。
おい、冗談でもそんなこと言うのやめろよ、ジェイド。
っていうかさ、海牛先輩たちの話聞いてて思ったんだけど、あいつら学園をあちこち派手にぶっ壊して目撃者もすげえいるじゃん。
Okay, yeah, this is where they're going to talk about how they feel, how
動
they
画
should
撮
feel
ってた
about it.
やつとかもいるっしょ。全然組織を秘匿する気なくね。それともそんくらい後から帳消しにできる手段があるって。
Real reliable way.
なんか嫌な感じっすね。レオナさんたちの心配より自分たちの命の心配した方が良さそうっす。
ブッチの者の言い方は訂正したいところだが、ある意味正しくも嘆きの島の所在地がわからぬ以上、我々は彼らを追う手立てがない。
Yeah,
君
because
たち
they
が
don't.
それぞれ寮に戻り、寮生の天候、被害状況を確認
It
し、
sounds like they flew there, right? And then they had to use an airlock, right? So that's why I kind of mentioned the airlock earlier, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, why would there be an airlock, right? Like, so that would imply either it's underwater or it's high up in the air, because it'd have to like normalize the pressure. What if it's in space? Well, no. If it's an island, right? So maybe from the island, it's just deep into the earth. I don't know. But why would they need an airlock? It doesn't make any sense. Lupine Reliance. Chapter 19, Lupine Reliance. Interior hallway.
たく、なんだってレオナさんは俺に寮を預けるなんて言い出したんだか。貧乏くじっす。
ロア・ドゥ・レオンは君を信頼しているのさ。ムシュー・タンポポ。
タンポポ。Monsieur Tampopo. He's calling him Dandelion.
自分のプ
Or
ライドを預
Dandelion,
ける
yeah.
に足る人物。
I guess that's French for dandelion.
信頼なんて
Mr.
腹は
Dandelion.
膨れねえんすよ。後で高い肉をおごってもらわないと割に合わねえ。
そうだね。そのためにも彼らには無事に帰ってきてもらわないと。
ラギー先輩、メッセージ読みました。さっき学園を襲撃した連中にレオナ先輩がさらわれたって。
どうもこうもそのまんまっすよ。レオナさんの代わりに俺が寮のやつら集めて状況確認するんで、君にも手伝ってほしいっす。
はい、それはもちろんですけど。監督さん、あちこち傷だらけじゃねえか。
I mean, it probably was caught in the middle of it. It's just a scratch, but what about the others?
我々 NRC トライブのメンバーは
Tribe
オンボロ寮に集まって VDC の反省会をしていたところを襲撃されてね。 レオナ君のようにビルとジャミル君、そしてグリム君も連れ去られてしまった。
ビル先輩やジャミル先輩まで。
Okay, I'm gonna open something up in the background real quick. Hopefully, it doesn't cause any problems. Give me like 1 second, chat. Cause I gotta patch this mobile game, and then also mute it. Okay, shouldn't be a problem.
そしてグリム君を助けようとした1年生たちが深手を負ってしまった。
あいつら無茶しやがって。
私は副寮長の務
I
め
mean, they are reckless, but I don't really blame them. I don't think a freshman would know about anti-metal, anti-magic metal.
監督生君と共に保健室へ赴き、彼らの様子を見てきてくれないだろうか。
ああ、ちょうどいいや。ついでに保健室に
Or maybe, I guess, like, you're a freshman and you're learning only the theoreticals. I guess they'd be like, magic is strong, but not all powerful. Yeah.
行くぞ、監督生。
Hello, Hunter. Hello, doggy. School infirmary.
失礼します。
ステイ。悪いがベッドは埋まってる。そこの紙に名前を書いて寮で待機している。後で用語共有が順化。
Stay.
保健室に何の用だ。
Okay. Bam. Oh, my phone's dying again. Beautiful. Chapter 20, An Abrupt Collision. 20...
ラギー先輩とルーク先輩に担ぎ込まれた奴らの様子を見てくるよう頼まれて、クルーエル先生こそどうしてここに？
俺のクラスの子犬が2匹担ぎ込まれたと聞いてな。お前も軽く怪我をしているな。来い。
デュースたちはどのベッドに？
二人はまだ目を覚ましてないよ。
エペル、もう起きて大丈夫なのか？
平気。まだ体がちょっとビリビリしてるけど。
お前たちにかけられた魔法の痕跡を解析したが、ほとんどがスタンを目的としたものだった。
I know they use BDBD for like electricity as well, but I'm assuming they mean numb.
物理的なダメージが大きかったのは、戦った場所が悪かったせい。
体がビリビリして。
どういうことですか？
あんなボロい建物の中で派手に魔法をぶっ放せば、敵にも味方にも被害が出るのは当然だろうが、1年生に降り注ぐ瓦礫を魔法障壁で弾きながら攻撃魔法を使うことは難しい。
Yeah, that makes sense.
突発的に交戦状態に陥った時こそ、冷静な状況判断が大切になる。そうでなければ、このように自滅する。
Yeah, but Ace, I mean, I agree, but Ace and Deuce are too hot-headed to not have done anything. Come to think of it, there were also a number of cauldrons falling from the roof.
これだから後先考えないバッドボーイどもは。起きたらみっちりしつけ直してやる。
でも、二人はクリム君のために。
誰のためであろうが関係ない。バカな真似をする子犬がいれば、叱るのもトレーナーの務めだ。
I'm sure Cruel is just like probably in his head. It's like, yeah, it makes sense that they attacked them to save their friend, but fundamentally, like they still have to be punished for it. You know what I mean?
今回は怪我程度で済んだから良かったようなものに。
It's like I understand you did it, but you could have died.
もし相手に
And that supersedes you wanting to do it.
今頃取り返しのつかないことになっていたんだぞ。
はい。ごめんなさい。ビルさんはそれが分かってたから1年生は下がってろって命令したんだね。ああ、こったのばっかだ。負けでばっかで情けね。ビルさんたちが連れて行かれたのと見てるしかできねかった。
It was a harsh reminder that I can't do anything by myself. Yeah, because I don't have magic.
最初から何でもできるやつなんかいねえよ。
え？
先輩たちも最初から強かったわけじゃねえだろう。何度も悔しい思いして歯食いしばって、
Alright.
あれができなかったこれができなかったってへこんでばっかじゃ何も始
It's about what you can do now, right, Jack?
こっから何ができる
Yeah! Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Woo!
だからいつまでもメソメソしてんじゃねえよ。
Ah, shut up, Jack. You, it's not that it's annoying. You just don't. It makes you feel sad, doesn't it? Let me see your tail. Let me see the position of your tail right this instant.
Well done, Howl. いいアンサーだ。
What, you're not gonna call him a good boy? Yeah, because I bet it's bet you can't do that. Bet the school will talk to you if you do that.
連行された生徒と学園長の身柄については、学園側からも何かできることはないか探ってみる。フェルミエもお前も。
Jax continues to prove he's best boy material, even if it's tsundere-ish. I love tsunderes. Okay, well, it depends, right? I love reasonable tsunderes. Okay, even regular tsunderes I like too. It's just like, oh, because I know some people are like, I hate tsunderes because they act like assholes to the person they love. But it also just feels to me like, you know, when they like that whole trope of like a kid bullying their crush when they were like a child, right? It's like the same vibe, so I don't know. But I love tsunderes. I love tsunderes.
見たところ、保健室に担ぎ込まれたうちの寮生はいないみてえだし、俺も寮に戻るぜ。
It's like I don't know how to get this person's attention, so I'm gonna bully them in a way to get their attention. I mean, it's not good by any means. It doesn't make much sense.
言われずとも。2匹とも俺が預かった。
Well, I mean, it's not like what do you call it? It's not like Jack is bullying anyone, though. To be clear, I'm not saying that.
もちろんお前もグリムもな。
He's just not. He's a more lax tsundere in the fact that he's just not honest with his feelings.
1A の生徒はすべてこのクルーエル様の子犬だ。他人がしつけるなど許せない。
Do you say puppy?
実に腹が立つ。
Oh, our pups. Yeah, okay.
Shit down.
Shit down.
子犬ども。ここからは大人が対処する。妙なことは考えず、おとなしくしていろよ。
はい、失礼します。
We'll be going then. All right, we got to figure out what to do.
そういや監督生、オンボロ寮が壊れたんならどこで寝泊まりするつもりなんだ。
I was thinking your bed, Jack. I mean, like, you got a lot of space there. It'll be fine as long as. Well, I mean, yeah, it was only the.
ねえ、監督生さん。オンボロ寮がなんとかなるまでは。
Don't get jealous, Jack.
においでよ。ビルさんならきっとそういうかなって。
だな。あの人なら言ってくれそうだ。
Understandable.
それじゃあ一緒にポムフィオーレに帰ろう。きっとルークさんも歓迎してくれるよ。
じゃあな、二人とも。
うん。今日はありがとう、ジャック君。長い一日だったね。寮に戻ったらシャワーを浴びて。
Okay, Rook.
おあ
のん
What? Okay, hold on. How many chapters are there? Let's see real quick. Because we're gonna try to split it up as evenly as possible. So 20. Let me see. It's gonna be an odd number, but we're gonna. We're gonna try to split this up into so about 22 chapters today. So we're gonna shoot for chapter 23, and then we're gonna take a break there, and then we're gonna switch over to something for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna switch over to something for like an hour or so, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be streaming again when we do Baldur's Gate.
すまないムシュ姫リンゴ、先を急いでいて怪我はないかい？
なんだ、ルークさんか。珍しいですね。それに、その大きな荷物とほうき、どこか出かけるんですか？
そうなんだ。しばらく学園には戻れないかもしれないけれど。
That's not very reassuring.
戻れないってどういうこと？一体どこに行くつもりです？
嘆きの島さ。
How do you even know where to look?
ちょっと待ったげ。まさか今からウィルサンダジュッド追っかける気ですか？
危険は承知の上だ。どうか止めないでくれたまえ。
You should have someone come with you to at least mark the location of it.
寮に戻り、恐ろしい事実に気がついてしまったのさ。
恐ろしいって。
Please don't be something dumb.
囚われた時にビルがスキンケア用品を何一つ所持していなかったことに。
Okay. All right.
はい。
季節の変わり目は肌が揺らぎやすい。特に乾燥は美肌の大敵。
Okay. I don't even know what to say. Okay.
適切なケアを怠れば、すぐに額や顎に禁断の赤き果実が実るだろう。
禁断の赤き果実って。
Acne. You mean pimples?
ニキビ。それは若さの象徴であり、チャーミングでもある。ビルは来週、雑誌のカバー撮影が控えているからね。撮影には万全なコンディションで。が彼の美学だ。
I guess so.
撮影もなんも、まず戻ってこられるかどうかもわかんねえのに。つが、あんた副寮長だべ。寮あげたら真似べよ。
私はポムフィオーレ副寮長である前に美を求め美を助くことを人生
Chaser of beauty first?
ルシャソートはムール。
I'm assuming that just means chaser of beauty. Dedicating my life to a certain defense of yeah, okay.
今まさに損なわれようとしている美を見過ごすことはできない。故に私は我が友の美を守るために今
いやそういうことを言ってるんじゃなくて。
Yeah, I mean, you probably shouldn't go alone for that matter. How are you even gonna get there?
嘆きの島の所在地は神秘のベールに包まれている。
What?
心配はご無用さ。
You gonna sweep the world?
私にはビルたちがどこにいるのか見えるか。
見える？それってどういう？
Actually, you know, that's a good point. That's a good point. What is your signature?
ああ、刻一刻と日没が迫っている。名残惜しいが、私は行かねばならない。それでは失礼するよ。アデュー。
待ってください、ルークさん。ルークさん。
He's just like, hey, my people need me. Away! My kids, my people need me. Something like that. Chapter 22, In Hot Pursuit. Hall of Mirrors.
待ってください、ルークさん。ルークさん。一 しまった。嘆きの島ってビルさんたちをさらった鎧のやつらがうじゃうじゃいるのかな。いくらルークさんでも一人で乗り込むなんて絶対危ないよ。どうしよう。先生に報告。いや、
I say we tell a teacher.
止めた方が。
I say we do both, really. Leave a note for a teacher and then, well, I mean, like, I have no.
クルーエル先生はおとなしくしてろって。
I got no magic apple. I don't know. Honestly, get me full anti-magic plates and then let me fisticuff people.
うわいはごちゃごちゃ考えても仕方ねえ。
Idiot, fashion me up anti-magic armor and then let me just fisticuff people. So that way the next time that someone gets like overblotted, I can get in there.
俺ルークさんを追いかける。やっぱり俺誰かが何とかしてくれるのを眠って待ってるだけなんて嫌だ。
Hi, Kiwi.
僕はそっちに行けないから力になってあげられないけど、ルームメイトを急いで探しに行ってあげて。
ミキ。Carbon. They're both hospitalized. I wouldn't be any use if I went. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. We have a lot of fun in store today.
俺たちが行ったって足手まといになるだけかもしれない。
I don't know about we. I know specifically me would be dead weight. Apple, like I legit don't have magic.
お前だって相棒とダチがやられたのに黙ってらんないだろ。
Like, yeah, I agree with you, but what am I gonna do? I can't fly there. I mean, I keep coming back to the fact that it's just like, okay, they have anti-magic metal, but just how soft is that? How does it feel against, you know, the force of a mace or the tip of a sword?
行こう。
I mean, we're going, okay. Amidst the clouds.
北へ向かう。ほうきと転移装置を使えば一日。おばさんが別れ方をしてしまって、ムッシュヒメリンゴは怒っているかな。そうそう。きっとこんな風に元気な声で。
はいずいだよ。までっきゃこの。
Pull that broom right over right now.
エペル君、監督生君。
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna take a break there. Tomorrow we're gonna spend more time binge reading tomorrow. Sage's Island. I'm able to zoom out. Land of Dawning, Sunshine. Can I zoom out? Oh, I probably can, but I... Shaftlands, Harveston. Shaftlands. So we're probably going to take a break on... we are going to take a break on Twisted Queendom of Roses for now. And then we're going to pick it up again tomorrow. And then same time, 12 noon PST on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. For now, I am gonna go ahead and switch to something else because we're trying to pace ourselves and then also make sure that I get enough XP to level up, or sorry, can have enough XP to rank up, and then also ensure that I am not under leveled or for part of the chapter portion. So we're gonna take a break there for Twisted Wonderland. So really quickly, I'm going to change my titles. I'm just going to change it to the general games. We're just going to play around for like an hour. And then I'm going to take a break. And then we'll pick up it again at 5 p.m., which is about 3 hours from now. And then we'll be playing Baldur's Gate with 2 other friends of mine, Lovely Acute Chaos and Omega Halo 743. So if you guys are interested in seeing us start up a game of that, feel free to drop by. I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube side for just a moment. It's going to be back up in just a second, so bear with me.